Hi, my name is Jan. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today's class is about 1 hour long yoga flow, and we're going to start right away. So you can grab a block or even a pillow, like I'm sitting on one block and one pillow to really make it super smooth for my buttocks, and also to have the pelvis elevated, so it helps my legs and my knees to come even lower. It's not like it has to be low, it's more comfortable when you don't have to hold, because it means you don't have to hold on your core. Like, it doesn't need to be active. You can just let go and open and drop them. Whatever happens, just do as it's comfortable for you. That's the most important. Don't ever go beyond the pain. And let's start. So find a comfortable position with your legs crossed and your spine is upright, as straight as possible. You're going to close your eyes, resting your hands on your knees, palms up or down. It's up to you as it's comfortable. And I'm going to take you to the lake today. So let's imagine every one of us, we each have a different idea of a lake, but you go to your lake. Try to imagine it. Imagine what's around, the terrain, the vegetation, the climate, the weather, the birds and the animals maybe you can find and hear. Imagine you're walking around this lake. And then you're going to sit in a place that you feel that is appropriate, that is comfortable, that is peaceful. Adjust your position and start observing the surface of the lake. Observe the ripples. Maybe it's a leaf, maybe some dust, maybe stone, who knows. It comes and it disrupts the surface of the water. But with time, it's going to get smooth and calm again. Try to reach that moment where the water is so calm and slick, there is nothing that comes to disturb. Even if something comes to disturb, it's fine. You know you can wait and it will go back and rest. Now that the surface is calm, you can start seeing through the water. You can look deeper inside the lake. You can start exploring the bottom. If there is sand, algae, rocks, fish, whatever you observe, just enjoy it. Make it yours. Be content with the richness. And if it's quite bare, maybe that's what you need. And enjoy being in this empty space. Very good. Very slowly, you're going to come out of the lake, of the water, go back to the shore. You can snap your fingers and you're all dry and warm. One last look at the lake, and slowly you open your eyes and you come back. How do you feel after this first discovery of the lake? I hope you like it. Let's continue with a gentle warm-up. So if you need to move and adjust, go ahead, feel free to do so. We're going to start with cat and cow in a seated position. So inhale, arch, look up, chin up, and exhale, round the back, chin down towards the chest. And inhale, drop your shoulders away from your ears, lengthen the neck. And exhale, round the back. Continue at your own rhythm. Inhale, arch. And exhale, round. Okay, very good. Come back to the center. Then we're going to do diagonal exploration. So you're going to inhale, lengthen your arms above your head, turn a bit towards your right leg, and exhale, come down. Try to lower your arms. It's very difficult to drop your forehead onto the floor to start with, because you mainly want to reach forward and up, and then only you lower down the upper body. So it's stretching the lower left side of your back. And you try to reach far, far, far with your hands, and you breathe. With your breath, you keep going down. Slowly you come back up. Your hands and arms. Okay, feel the difference between left and right. And the other side, inhale, arms up. Turn to the left leg and exhale, fold forward, hands first, and completely down. This time it's the bottom right side of your back that you try to stretch without contracting your shoulders. Very good. Slowly you come back using your hands. Take your time. Now we're going to continue, hands behind, and we're going to lift the hips just a little bit. Open your chest. Don't drop the head too much far back, just the chin goes up towards the ceiling and the shoulders go away from your ears. Go ahead. Open up the chest. Bring your shoulder blades closer to each other. And exhale, come down. Now let's move on to the twist. So, sorry for the noise for the microphone. And inhale, arms up, and exhale, twist. So left hand on the outside of the left knee, and right hand can catch the left hip, either the pants or the t-shirt, and you keep the spine straight and you turn around a straight spine, and you look far, far, far behind. On the exhale, you can go even further. Inhale, release a bit. Exhale further. Inhale, release. Exhale further. Okay, come back on the inhale, releasing the arms. Take a breath here in the center. Now the other side. Inhale, arms up, and twist your arms. So the right hand on the outside of the left thigh. You see my left hand here is grabbing my pants, the t-shirt, and you inhale, lengthen the spine, then you twist around the spine and you go as far as you can. You send especially now the left shoulder away behind. Very good. Slowly come back to the center. Now you can remove, if you're sitting on a block or a pillow, what you have underneath, and we're going to do the wipers. So separate your feet, like at least I would say the width of your mat, okay? Because you want to have the shin that comes on the floor, okay? So exhale and drop the knees both to the same side. Inhale, center. Exhale, the other side. Inhale, center. Exhale, down. Keep going at your own rhythm and try to feel how it moves your hips. And if there is one side that is more tensed or less flexible, less mobile maybe, that's the side you want to insist on, so you're going to stay longer on that side. Most of us, we are not exactly symmetrical, so it's fine, but I can't tell you if it's left or right for you. You have to listen to yourself for that. Keep going. Maybe a bit faster to start warming up. Very good. Okay. Now, I would like to do also something like diagonal. So inhale, lengthen the spine. Turn your head towards the right knee. Lift the right arm up and try to go behind like this. So you're going to stretch here the right side of your body. But see, if I do like this, I'm not going to stretch anything, okay? So you keep the right hip and the right leg closer to the floor and you lengthen that arm, okay? And you stretch. Very good. Keep that right arm active and exhale, come back down. The other side. So turn your head to the left, left arm up, and exhale, come to the side. See how my hip is going up, and I correct by bringing it down and finding the distance and the length here on the left side of my body. Oh, okay, slowly come back. Now, again, turn to the right, right arm up, and this time you're going to come and go beyond the arm, okay? So you can even bend the arm, the right arm, and catch the shoulder blade behind, and you come down with the head, but the left hand goes away from you. Okay. Slowly come back. You can use the hand to help your head to go back in the neutral position. The other side. So turn your head to the left, left arm up, right hand down, and you go down on the exhale, right shoulder down and away from the ear. You can bend the left elbow. It's good to stretch the collarbone. That's what we're looking for here. Oh, okay. Very slowly release. And come back. Okay. We're going to continue with the legs straight in front of you. Maybe you already had to stretch them out because it's unusual to stay with your legs crossed for that long, I know. You can even remove the socks if you still have them, because we're gonna be needing our feet later on. So keep your feet flexed and active. Inhale, arms up, and exhale, back straight. Yes, and if you feel stuck here, you just stay there, and it's fine. Try not to arch the upper body, because this is easy, right? Like I can do like this and even touch my feet like this, but this is not the goal. Here we want to stretch the lower back and behind the legs. So we start working on the hamstrings. So let's go. Feel the position where your lower back and the back of your legs are stretching. Keep lengthening, and only then you round the upper spine. Very good. Stay there 3 more breaths. And slowly roll back up. Very good. You're going to bend the left leg, but you don't keep the left foot inside touching your leg. You keep the foot in front of the sitting bone, right? So there is about a fist distance between your foot and the leg, right? Okay. Now, from this position, you inhale, lengthen, you hold onto your knee, and you're going to twist around the spine. Exhale, twist. Right foot stays active. So try to keep the foot like flat on the floor. It should not be like this, not like that. See? And the toes should not be too much towards yourself. Like just active, you can even spread them. It's a very good exercise for that. So inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, twist. And you can hold the knee so the knee doesn't come down. It's so easy to have the knee that wants to go down, but you hold on to it with the right arm. If you can go further, you can even put the right arm on the outside of the thigh. And the left hand, at first it was behind the buttocks, then it's on the right edge of your mat. And you exhale. And you twist. Shoulders down. Very good. Last one. Slowly come back with your spine straight. Shake, 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 and change the leg. So, you still keep the distance of your fist in between the leg and the foot. Inhale, lengthen. Right hand behind. Left foot active. And you look towards the right. And you send the upper body to the right. But your hips are still facing towards your feet. Feel that when you exhale, you have more space to turn, but when you inhale, you need more space, so you inhale and you come back towards the front. But for each exhale, you can go even further. Change the position of your left arm if it's more comfortable like this. Breathe through your nose. Left foot active. Good. And slowly you come back. Extend the right leg. And breathe. Very good. Shake, shake, shake. Then we're going to lie down on the back for a bit. And we're going to run on the ceiling. No kidding. So put your feet up like this, and then you're going to run and shake the legs as if you're running. Fast, 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 fast. Faster than that. You can do it. It's a very good exercise in the morning to wake you up and to give you energy, because from there, you just want to come on your feet. So go ahead, roll back and forth. That's to wake up the spine. And last one, you're going to try to come up onto your feet and eventually stand up. Yes, I know it's not so easy the first time, but try it and use the momentum of the rolling to come up. Good try, at least. Thanks for trying. I salute the effort. Okay. Then we're going to do a bit of triangle and warriors. Okay, it's a good way to get the body moving. So you keep your feet parallel, right? And the big toes are slightly inside. So it's to protect your knees. Both legs are straight. Hips and shoulders are parallel, as if you're behind, like you have a wall behind you. And with your heels, hips and shoulders and back of the head, everything touches that wall. Can you feel that? I hope you can. If not, check out the video with the wall. It's a great one. Anyways, open the right foot, and you can see my hips are twisting, right? So you correct with your hands on the hips, and you bring back the hips and the shoulders. Arms to the side, inhale, lengthen, and go to the right side, right hand towards the right leg, left arm to the ceiling. I'm coming down so you can see. My fingers are together. They are not open. The hand is not soft. The whole arm and hand and fingers, everything is active, and it's pointing towards the ceiling, right? But also, if you can go like this only, it's fine. As long as it's stretching the left side of your body, it's good. It's easy to come low like this, but this is not triangle. This is triangle because there's a wall behind me, okay? All right. So try to stay there. You look at your left thumb in the air, and slowly you come back. Very good. You see my hips came to drop again. Let's do the other side. So bring your feet parallel, then you open the left foot, bring the hips and the shoulders, arms to the side, feel the wall behind you. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, left hand down, right arm up. Feel the stretch on the right side of your body, and eventually you come down. Fingers together, gaze, or drishti, as we say in yoga, towards the right thumb, and breathe. Open the right shoulder, so the right shoulder as well is on the wall behind you. And maybe you don't put just the weight like this on your leg, but you present the hand in front like this. And here you have a beautiful triangle. Very good. Slowly come back. Feet parallel. And then you can either boogie woogie or jump with your legs together. All right. Let's open again. And this time we're going to do warrior two. So same, feet parallel, toes inside, big toes inside. Lengthen the spine, hands on the hips, and open the right foot. Okay, correct the hips and the shoulders, arms to the side. Bend the right knee. Okay, and the right knee is above the right ankle. The left foot keeps pressing on the outside. Okay, so you're really strong, and you have this standing posture, and the posture, like words are really well chosen, and at the same time you try to, like you're going to slide your feet inside. They should not move because you're on a sticky mat, right? But the idea is that you work the inside of your legs as well in that direction. So you fight between the rotation, outside rotation of your femurs, the thighs, right? They try to go to open like this. At the same time, you go low, so you open the hips and the pelvis goes down. And at the same time, you bring the legs together, but you keep some weight on the outside of the feet and on the toes as well. Yeah, it's a lot more complicated than it looks, right? And the hips should not be like this. The wall is still behind you. Okay, that's warrior one, number two. Really good. I think that's enough for now. Straighten both legs. And let's do the other side. Let's try to feel the together. So hips and shoulders correct. Bend the left knee. Keep pressing on the outside of the foot. So often I see this happening. It's easy to bend the right knee when you don't put the weight on the outside of your foot. Okay? So open up the hips. Come down. And then try to squeeze. Yes, you can feel the inside of your legs, right? Very good. Try not to arch the back also. It's easy to go like this. But no, you want to keep it strong in your core as well. Very good. 2 more breaths, just to feel a... And 1. And slowly come back. Straighten both legs. Feet parallel. Boogie woogie or jump. Okay. Stretch your legs. We're going to flow just 1 to sun salutations. So start in the first position, hands at the heart, thumbs at the sternum. Press your hands against each other, tailbone down. Toes and legs active. Squeeze your glutes. Lengthen your core, lengthen your spine, lengthen the neck, and soften the face. Okay. Next, inhale, arms up. Grow tall. And exhale, fall forward. We haven't done this one yet, so we are allowed to stay a bit longer here. I can't relax my head, otherwise it's going to make some bad noise for the microphone, but you try to relax the neck. So your eyes, when they open, you should see in between your knees. That's when you know that your neck is relaxed. And the weight of your head is so heavy that it brings it lower. If you need to soften your knees, obviously you can. It's like when we were sitting on the floor with the legs straight. Because it's a forward fold, we want to stretch the lower back and the hamstrings at the same time. If like this, you only feel it in the hamstrings, slightly bent, it's like you're going to make a deposit. It's a weird way to explain, but maybe it's going to speak to you. You just allow your belly to come onto your thighs, and you just put them softly, like you're setting. You set your belly onto your thighs. Hands down, exhale, and right foot steps back. Open up the hips. Figure out a way for your hips to warm up. So don't go too far, too fast, but just observe how it is. You can do some rounds. Okay. Both hands firmly onto the floor, both feet behind. Exhale, down dog. It's the first one, but we will get there soon again. Back to plank. On the knees if you want. And chaturanga. Bend the elbows. Chest and chin on the floor. Inhale. Cobra. Maybe you want to send one hip and then the other onto the floor. If it's pinching the lower back, it's better that you pull your belly in, your navel in. It's going to pinch less and damage less your discs. So it's very important to listen if you have any pain of that sort. Don't just increase the pain. Belly in, tilt the pelvis, and it's going to hurt less. Back on the toes, exhale, down dog. We're going to stay in this one a bit longer. So go ahead. Like you're cycling, you frankly bend one knee and then the other. Sending one heel closer to the floor and then the other. It's not so much about having your legs straight for downward dog. It's more about having your arms and back long and straight and having that strength from the fingertips to the tailbone. You have that line that you want to really work on. And the distance between your feet and hands is the distance for the plank. So you can't do a plank if your feet and hands are too close to each other, right? So you have to measure properly. Very good. Last breath. And right foot comes in between the hands. Maybe you need to do it in 2 steps. It's fine. maybe the left knee down, but we want to work on the opening of the hips like we did the other side. I like to do circles like this. It's good for my toes, it's good for my knees and my hips. Both feet forward. Exhale down. Hands on your shins, your knees, your thighs, and you're going to straighten your arms. So your upper back is straight, 90 degrees from your legs. And you press your hands on your knees so you lengthen your spine and your elbows are straight and your shoulders are away from your ears. Yes. Good. Exhale again down. Inhale, arms up. Grow tall. And arch back. Beautiful. Come back to center. All right. Well, we need to do another one because this one was too much of a warm-up again. So let's do. First position, tailbone down, navel up. Open the chest and separate your shoulder blades at the same time. And inhale, arms up. Exhale down. Right foot back, and let's go into warrior one. So inhale. The lower your hips are, the easier it will get. Arms up, and exhale, both hands down, both feet back, downward dog, exhale. Retention of the breath, plank, and chaturanga. Cobra, inhale. Exhale, down dog. 3 breaths. Maybe send your hips side to side. And right foot steps in between the hands. 1 or 2 steps, it's fine. And inhale, arms up. Warrior one, hips down. Open your shoulders. Very good. Exhale down. Both feet forward. Fold forward the whole way. Maybe grab the back of your legs, knees, calf, or ankles, and send the elbows behind you. Look, if I turn like this, see, my elbows are towards you. They're not on the side like this. It really helps to go deeper in the position. And inhale, arms up. Lift the upper body. Grow tall and arch back as it's comfortable to you. Very good. Slowly come back. Relax. Beautiful. I'm really proud of you. Now for the core part of the class, we're going to do easy version of both. Okay, so you sit down, legs slightly bent, and you push in the heels into the floor. Inhale, arms up, and the back is like an iron board that tilts forward and back, right? So it's not like you go back and up arching, okay? It's not cat and cow anymore. You try to keep your back straight the whole time, and you lower down like a board, tilting and pivoting from the pelvis, okay? So inhale, arms up, lower down, and then you keep the upper body like this, and you go down with the arms. Push into the heels. It's going to help activate the psoas. So it's the core, like deep inside your body, not just the superficial abdominals. And push in the heels. Move your arms. Breathe. You can go forward like this, and up, and down, up, and down, and side. The more you tilt back, the harder it gets. So if it's too difficult, don't make your life impossible. You want to be able to laugh tomorrow. And to the other side. You can send your palms towards each other or the back of your hands towards each other. Oh, okay, very good. That's it for today. I promise, no more core work. But what we're going to do next is some glute stretch. So, no, actually, we need to do some glute exercise before. Then we will stretch. So, you lay down on your back. And same as before, you're going to push the heels down, and you're going to see how it's tilting the pelvis. Okay, so you don't need to send the hips too high. Like, this is not the goal to go into shoulder stand or whatever, or do a bridge. No, we just want to have the right position of your back, so it's like the board we talked about, right? So you press into the floor and lift the hips, and you feel that you actually activate and contract the glutes, and you release. Contract, lift the hips, and down. Position your pelvis correctly, right? So navel goes inside and down. And then go up, stay up, and you're going to do some contraction of both glutes together. Very good. Stay there, continue. And then you can play like 1, 2, 3, relax. 1, 2, 3, relax. 1, 2, 3, 4, relax. 1, relax. 4, relax. 2, relax. And then you can also do mostly right side and relax. Left side and relax. Right, left. So the right hip goes up because you contract more the right glute only. And left. And if you feel that one side is already well worked on, you insist a bit more on the other one. And you can change the rhythm as well. It's going to surprise your body. So your body is not going to get used to an exercise that it's like it's going to learn the exercise. Like when you do, mental calculus, if it's always the same sequence, if there is no surprise in the operations that you ask your brain to do, at some point the brain will just learn the sequence and it will not work on the calculus itself. So the point of the exercise is going to be, there's no point for the exercise anymore unless you want to work on your memory. But so same here, you want to surprise with your muscles, sending different commands and orders. So you move left, right quickly, or to the right 10 times, and relax. 10 times the other side, and relax. Okay, I think that's enough for today. Let's rest a bit, and we need to stretch whatever we have been stretching a lot. So we're going to go into pigeon pose. Pigeon pose, it's the right foot comes like this in front of the mat. So what I often see is the knee like this. This, you're not going to feel a stretch in your glutes, right? You want the knee to be behind the hand and the foot to be behind the other hand. Maybe too much for the knee, so you can lower down a bit the foot here, but try to keep the knee open so it's on the right side of your mat, okay? That's when you know it's good. Then you walk the back leg a bit more back, if you can. And from there, you inhale, and you exhale, and you come down. It should stretch your thigh, okay? If it doesn't, please send me a picture of you while doing the exercise, and different angles of it, so I can really analyze the situation. Because it can be so many things. And sometimes it's because your hips are not floating, like one is completely on the floor and well, it's stretching the hip, it's not stretching the glute. Anyways, feel free to send pictures, really, I mean it. Stay there and relax and breathe. Feel free to stay longer if you want in this position. Before we come out, we're going to stretch also the thighs. So you're going to bend the back leg and try to catch it with your left hand. And I mean, if you can't, maybe you can at least catch the pants like this. And try to bring that foot as close as you can to the buttocks. Yes, I'm doing that exercise enough, so my left thigh is very much stretched. That's why I can do this. So yeah, if you find this is where you're the least good, just try to stretch your thighs on a daily basis. Very quickly, you're going to notice a difference. Trust me. And if you struggle to create new routines, follow me on my Instagram. I'm about to release some very nice tips, including a yoga habit tracker. So yes, follow me on Instagram. It's yoga with Jeanne, same as the YouTube channel name. Okay, to change the side, what we're gonna do is you bring the back leg back, and then you press with your hands and your left leg, and you free the right leg. Okay, shake, shake, shake a bit. And left side, we go with the left knee behind the left hand and the left foot behind the right hand, same as the other side. And the back leg goes back, top of the foot on the floor. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, come down. And relax, breathe, enjoy. Try to feel your glutes stretching. Three more breaths. Very good. Now, slowly you come back up on your hands. Bend the right knee. The same way you did the other side. Try to, it's not measure, it's more evaluate for yourself if both sides are similar, if one needs more work or not. It's up to you. Try to breathe, to relax your shoulders and your face. Very good. Slowly release the right leg. And you can come back. Shake the legs. And I invite you to come into Shavasana. So it's the position of the body, of the corpse. try to keep your pelvis like we did the other day. So the other time, earlier today. So you press your heels away from you, and it's going to help tilt the pelvis, right? Maybe you want to elevate slightly the legs, so you can place a cushion underneath the knees. It's going to help, rather than having the back arched, it's going to tilt your pelvis, and you're not going to have your back arched anymore. So yes, because we're going to stay like this. If you feel cold, feel free to put back on some socks. That's what I'm going to do. If you don't want to rest too deep, you can also finish this video sitting. I'm going to sit so I can speak a bit more loud and clear for you. But feel free to do what's best for you. Okay. I also need my block and cushion. And so find a comfortable position. If you sit, if you lie down, up to you. Try to keep your back as straight as possible. Relax your face and shoulders. And let's go back to that lake that we maybe created or visited earlier. So go back to your spot so you can observe the surface. Once again, you're going to observe the landscape, the colors. You're going to listen, maybe to the animals or the wind. Maybe you can smell the stones or some flowers. What is the taste you can detect? Finally, can you feel the wind or the sun on your skin? What is the temperature? What are you wearing? Where is your body in the space? Can you feel any tension in your body? Can you decide to let go of that tension? Let's go back to the surface of the lake. Observe it. Let it calm itself. It is so quiet that nothing comes to disturb the surface of the lake. And if there is something, you just wait, because eventually it will go back to a smooth, calm surface. When it is calm enough, look inside. It's like I'm scuba diving and I can see everything inside. So quiet and beautiful. Slowly you come out of the lake. Anyways, that lake lives within you, so you can go back to it anytime you want. And I particularly like this story because it's like an allegory to ourselves. Like this lake is ourselves, and if there are too many stimulation from the outside, it's impossible to be quiet enough to look inside. So yes, that's the meaning of that story. I hope it's nice for you, that you learn something. And yeah, I think it's a reminder to every now and then be in a quiet place. So you take time to look inside and appreciate what you have. And yeah, if you need to do some cleaning or reorganize some stuff, maybe that's the case. But yeah, I'm sure it's beautiful. And well, see you soon for a next video. I'm putting the twist one here in case you want to deepen that subject. If it can be your next video on the list, it's nice. Please do comment if you have a question, if you want to show me pictures of the pigeon. And please do subscribe. This is very important to support free online yoga. So thank you so much. Have a great day and see you soon.